What you see behind me is the sea. It was not found, but it was created. Nature is so beautiful to create such a wonderful scene for you and I to have a look at it, and out of it influence us on the way we think and the way we want to go about our lives. Today is another day that I want to share with you 3 things that makes our life, 3 things that can define you, and 3 things that can form you to redirect the way you think. Without wasting much time, I want to move straight to the point about the topical issue that I want to discuss with you, called creativity. Creativity is very important. It's very awesome, and it energizes us so that we can come out with ideas. Creativity is the power to conceive ideas, innovations, implement them, and then come out with productivity. Now, how do we innovate? How do we conceive? Many people of us are impregnated. A lot of us are also impregnated. Youth, babies, adults, everybody under this planet is impregnated one way or the other with special and unique ideas about how life should move and fulfill the purpose of which God created him. It is out of this that you have to understand yourself very well, the purpose of which you are living under this sun, and how to fulfill that purpose. You are impregnated with a unique idea. That idea might change the world. That idea might change your family. That idea might change your entire life, and will make the world a better and a bigger place to live. So once you are conceived that idea, once you are impregnated with that vision, it might to come out. You might to give birth to that. And how do you give birth to that idea? How do you come out with that productivity? How do you come out with that manifestation of the vision? Now, the first thing that I'm going to deal with is that out of the 3 things, the first one that you need to understand is that we are who we are today because of the training that we acquaint ourselves with, the training that we have, and the training that we have developed. That makes who you are, and that is one of the lot that makes who you are. What kind of training have you been acquired? And what kind of skills have you been developed? And what kind of ideas do you have to implement? It is very important that we need to understand that skills do help us. Skills do manifest, and skills do give us that particular edge to come out and to develop that unique idea to change the world. So my brother, my sister, my brethren, tonight and today and every day that you find yourself, it is very important that you ask yourself, who am I? And what is the purpose? And what am I here on earth to achieve? And the first thing for you to do is to ask yourself, what skills do I have? And what skills will it help me to come out with that creativity, that very innovative idea that I need to come out? The second one is that we are also who we are based on the supernatural talent that we are born with. Everybody under this sun has a supernatural talent, supernatural vision, supernatural idea, and supernatural manifestation of that particular idea. You are unique in the way you find yourself, and you are unique and different from any other person. Your height, my height, your being, the way you are being structured, the kind of intellect that you have, the kind of skills that you have, the kind of even the workings and how your structure has been positioned tells you that you are unique on this earth. It means that God has also bestowed on you a unique character, a unique perception, a unique vision, and a unique capacity to come out with everything that you are impregnated or to conceive that idea that will change the world. So I want to tell you that once you have the skill that you have developed and a supernatural power to conceive that idea which you were birthed with, or which your mother gave you, or which through birth you have it, it is also left with another thing for you to understand and come out and implement and innovate the kind of vision that you have, so that the world will be a better place to live. And that thing is the outpouring of the Holy Spirit. Maybe you have not have a time in the arena and the place and the environment to be nurtured by the Holy Spirit. But I want to tell you that this is the time. The world and the peoples therein, the business movers and other people are having the two. They have the skill developed through school, through intellectual, through other means, by books or by skills. They have the two. They have the skills developed and they have the skill that they are born with. They have the talent. But what they don't have is the supernatural breathing of the Holy Spirit, who will give you the direction, who will give you the comfort, and who will give you that kind of focus and redirect your paths in the way that it should go, in a way that it should be manifested. Let me tell you, once you have the two, the next one is to move with the Holy Spirit. I don't know the kind of religion that you belong to, and I don't know the kind of aspect that you have been groomed, the people that has groomed you, and where you started and where you are going to end. But once you can have that access, once you can have that code, once you can move in that direction, I want to tell you that to give your life to the Holy Spirit, tell the precious Holy Spirit that now I have the skill, I have what it takes, I have what it moves, I have what it can come out of me. I have been impregnated to conceive and to be made and to be perceived about the ideas, but I need your inspiration. When you are inspired, you get to inspire the idea and you get to inspire the people. And that is what the world needs to be changed, to be made a better place to live. Now, once you have the idea to change the world, you have the skills developed to change that idea and bring it to bear by implementing to develop that productivity that will change the entire world. The last one is the breathing of the Holy Spirit. So my dear one, understand yourself that creativity doesn't come just at a click. It doesn't come just at a once. It doesn't come just as the way people want it to be. But it comes based on these three levels of the foundation that I have laid today. It comes by the kind of skills that you have. It comes by the kind of talent that you have been born with. And it comes by the breathing of the Holy Spirit. When you have these three, I believe that you can come out from creativity and you can create or you can give birth to that kind of idea, the unique idea which is in you. You can come out with it and you can give birth to that idea and it can be one of the best. You might need just one idea to change your life. You might need that only that idea to transform the community. You need only that idea to transform that metropolis. But once you have the idea, I believe that implementation and innovating that idea wouldn't be a problem. All that you have to do is to have a walk, is to have a minute, is to have a second, is to have an hour, a day with the Holy Spirit. Tell him to breathe in you. Tell him to redirect your focus. Tell him to redirect your path. Tell the Holy Spirit that it is time that you also want to manifest in the world of the living. Change the world to make the world a better place to live. My dear brethren, these are the three things that you need to have. These are the three things that you need to move in. And these are the three things that needs to manifest so that you change the world and you allow yourself that through me, the world has also been changed and has been transformed. Through me, the community has been changed. And through me, people's life has become the better life that they want to live. Please, don't waste time. Don't waste that energy. Don't waste that resources. It is very important that now that you have understood and have the point that you are who you are and you can be a better person based on these three things, as the skills that you have developed or you have been trained with, as the skills or the talent that you are birthed with, and the precious breathing of the Holy Spirit you can come out with. Don't waste time. Start today, start this hour, start thinking about yourself, reflecting about who you are, and make sure that you put them into practice. From creativity to innovative to productivity, your life will never be the same. And this is one of the another things that your brother want to share with you about the power of creativity to innovate yourself and produce something that will change the world. Thank you very much to have time to also watch this and encourage yourself that I will never be the same as I watch this one and put them into practice. My life is going to be changed and I'm going to make the place where I find myself to be a better place. It's not by mistake. Where God has placed you, it is not mistake, and it has not been the mind of God to place you on a disadvantage point, but it is out of the creative aspect of God that I want you to be better because He breathed in you. So once He has breathed in you, you have power in you, you have the idea in you, and you have that unique power to create your entire world. Don't waste time. Create your world, create your community, make the world and the place that you are a better place to live. Have a very nice afternoon and have a very good day. This is your brother Alex, and we shall meet again in the next episode to let you know the power from perception now to creativity and to how to develop our productivity to sell to the entire world and to segment our market. Thank you, and have a very good morning and have a very good day.